Hello everyone, Duke here with part 14 of this Numidia campaign, Total War Rome Remastered. And we are continuing our expansion into Gaul and Germania, in both instances fighting the faction Britannia, with arguably our most formidable opponents based on the outcomes of some battles. We've taken quite a lot of losses dealing with their chariots and warhounds. But we have pushed them back nonetheless. We have quite a few of their towns under siege. What's making us nervous at the moment is this army under Manawyddan, the Britanniae, who is marching a formidable size force up against Tabnit, the Conqueror, who is currently besieging at Condate Verdona. But we've got quite a few settlements under siege right now that, including Lepsis Magna. So we've got quite a few sort of settlements like locked and loaded, ready to be added into our empire. So even though we're on 33 regions, I think we counted at about 39 in the last episode, which is good. So we are somewhat closing in on our objectives. We've got making moves to take the next set of regions. But I don't think there was too much more to do in this episode from what I can remember. Okay, it looks like we've got just a bit of building to do. Bear with me while I crack on. I'll do all the public ordery stuff, fun stuff. Wars, let's get a governor thing in there. Capua, let's get a temple in there as well. Oscar. What about? I'll also give them a port. Why not? Narbo Martius, yeah, done. Okay, you have that. Orma, Suggester, Batavium. You wouldn't mind awfully getting let's get a big old temple in there. Lugdunum, no. Suggestica, no. Lemonium, no. Mediolanum, you need to build. You're rebellious, aren't you? We might need to just put some games in there for now. It's okay. And Trier is just pretty rebellious. We're about to put a temple in there. Hopefully that will get things under control. We'll see. But other than that, I don't think there's too much more to do this turn. Can try and wipe this army away, but it's going to cost an awful lot of our money. I think I'd rather our chances having a go at fighting it. They may not even go for it. We'll have to see. Meanwhile, we took enormous losses in this battle outside Mogontiacum and failed to get into the walls. But we did take out a lot of chariots and some family members included. So not a total loss. So yeah, let's end the turn. I'm starting an expansion eastwards in Africa now. I avoided it for quite a while, but what's it called? Well, I avoided it because I didn't want to open up a border against Egypt in like the early stage of the campaign. So I'm just munching on some chocolate. Don't mind me. They're mini Guinness pints. Quite interesting. Tastes nice. Anyway, what's it talking about? Egypt, yeah. I didn't want to fight Egypt early on in the campaign because I thought that's an extra front we don't need when we were dealing with Carthage and the Romans and the Spanish. And not to mention, they also have chariots. And they also have spears and pikes, which makes it even worse. So I think now that we are a bit stronger, we have a more efficient economy. And we have kind of like defense in depth now. We have like loads of settlements that, should... It won't happen, I'm sure we'll be okay. But, yeah, say hypothetically, right, they push back. Took Lepsis Magna, we just couldn't hold them. And they're pressing on Carthage. Well, look how many towns we've got in the area now that can just churn out stack up stack. So, another guy called Adonable. Oh, no. Abdul Milki. Okay. I thought it was another guy called Adonable. I thought it was getting ridiculous. Please be a decent governor. Okay, 5% bonus to your popularity with the people. That's a Senate Loman thing. I don't think that's like public order stuff. So that's... He's a good commander. Why do all my good commanders go shooting all the way home to Carthage? We got some good commanders in here, so it's okay. We've got one in the reserve, basically, to help out. I took all these family members, if you remember, because it's coming back to me. Bribery resistance. Wow. What a stat to have. I've never noticed that as a stat before. That's so interesting. Oh, they actually have like various things based on the... Okay. I never really looked too at fertility. Oh dear. Imagine someone pulled up a file on you and it had your like fertility ranking on it. I'd be so embarrassed. Anyway. I took a lot of these family members with me because it wasn't worth keeping any of them in Carthage because they affected like trade and public order negatively. So I just brought them with me. Oh, those swines! They've erected some rebels right on my blooming doorstep.
Orders?
I don't want to fight them. I don't want to scratch my army. I don't want to get paint all over my... Scratch the paint on my new army. It's fine. This army will be sufficient to do it. I'll march it up. These reinforcements will just come along in time. What can you do? Oh, actually, no, that's not a wise idea. If they attack that, and then the reinforcements also can't beat them, then they get into the city. So, I never really see rebels like actively going for me. Personally, I know that it's happened. I have, you know, like that's. I'm sure it's happened. I feel like I have memories of it happening, but it's so unlikely that I don't worry about it too much. I just play it safe in situations where, you know, look, they're building. But yeah, I play it safe in situations where, you know, a screw up could be really annoying. Let's see, Gouda, yeah, let's move you on as well then. Oh, he's opened the gates. What's in there? Just a faction leader chariot. That is going to be a nightmare to fight, but better to take it out while it's on its own completely. Lilibaeum is expanded. Great. Turning all these cities slowly into desert dwellings. It's quite cool. Carthage. Carthage did end up conquering the world, but not under the guise of Carthage itself. We Numidians had to take over. Show that might is right. Right, let's see. I'm moving that army up there, aren't I? Yep, this army... Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to quite make it to the town, but I think we can have a little pot shot at this stack here. I should have brought a diplomat with me. Ah, okay, they pulled back. Can these guys recruit? No. It's just handy for that, you know, they can bribe little stacks that annoy us. Alright, so that's going to go under siege now, so that stops them recruiting there. I'm probably going to try and bribe these guys if it's not too expensive, just because at the moment this army is not really in a fit state to attack a fairly decent rebel army. Not terribly decent, but decent enough to polish off, you know, a two-man unit like some of those units in that army. Right, I think at this... Oh, there's no blooming stables in there. Heartbreaking. I might get some of these mercenaries just to be the first to go in there and try and soften up the chariots. Just because it's going to be an absolute nightmare fighting those things. But I think it's better to do it now rather than facing a 140-man chariot unit out on the open field. Should he get reinforced? 141, sorry. So... He's 66, I mean, he's actually due to die any minute. But I want to get into town, get safe from that army. Because then if... Yeah, I think it'll be easier to... Just, yeah, this army's making me nervous. I don't know how we're going to deal with that. We can always, as a backup, if they start to threaten towns behind our lines, we send a diplomat and we just do the necessary and we drive it away. But I'd rather not, because that is a lot of money. Of course, money is made to be spent, but we haven't got an awful lot of use for it at the moment because we are making more than we spend each turn, which is a fantastic situation to be in. Unlike the early stages of this campaign, I'm sure we all remember when we were making... I think negative money at one point, or barely anything, and we actually had to disband starting units, just not for no other reason than we couldn't afford them. We were trying to get some semblance of an income, and then with our scarce like remaining units, we then had to march on Carthage on like turn 2. Horrific time. We've got a war cry. I should try that. All right, war cry. Now go. See what you can kill. They're standing still, which might be quite helpful. But, no, off they go. Okay. So much for the war cry. Right, I'm going to try and shoot them from afar. These guys don't even know where to flee. Yeah, I'm going to try peppering them. Like, do something. Wow, these missiles are pants on them. Right, get out. I don't think this is working. This is going to be hard, isn't it? That's it. Come out to play. Come play with your friend Duke. Ah, swines. Right, get in there. Alright, everyone get in there. This is why chariots suck to fight. Right, you're going to stay behind Gulda, sorry. And you're going to try and stop them from fleeing as they just... Well, all they have to do is buzz around like flies and my guys go down. Right, they're going down a bit. Excellent. Right, that's their king. Oh, brilliant. Okay, whew, done. They took a heck of a lot of men with them, but they're down. I suppose this is where our cavalry armies actually start to struggle. Yeah, our best cavalry, and our best cavalry was in the army, can't effectively deal with chariots. And we're in the part of the map where they have got chariots aplenty. So, right, we're in. That's all that matters. Okay, can't retrain anyone. Right, I want you guys to stick to this army like glue.
Yes, my liege.
Right, that's got 2 turns. Oh, he's faction leader now. I mean, we struggle to take out 1 unit. I'm not going to charge them while they've got 2 road warriors with them. I'll happily wait that out.
Your obedient servant.
It's too risky. Lepsis Magna, I think, has only got 1 turn. Oh, 3 turns. Okay. Right, let's keep you moving. I think I've recruited another spider. So I'm trying to throw as many spiders as possible east. And a bit nosy at what stands there. Did I see someone had a... Yeah, we've opened the gates here. I'll absolutely move in there. I might even fight this with just the general's bodyguards. Because there's no way... I don't think this town's big enough to retrain things. These are just town militias. If a few of these guys die, I mean, they're not even that great. They're so corrupt. And, you know, we therefore don't actually lose any troops, because if the said general's bodyguards come back, and they should be okay. General bodyguards replenish automatically at no cost. So, I'll try it. If I end up losing all my generals, you have every right to comment, Duke, you are an idiot, you are a fool, you are stupid. I was shouting at my screen, don't do it, and you did it anyway. But I think town militias I feel fairly safe trying this with. So let's go. Whoa. Actually, before we do, I'm just going to make sure that everyone's sort of in the town, in formation. I want to slightly stretched out. Right, let's go. Oh, one of them's down. Straight away, first dude. That's unlucky. Alright, so 1 guy died. And, alright, we lost 1 dude. I don't know who it was, but... And that was unlucky. First dude in his unit.
Victory! Settlement captured.
Well, actually, I think these guys, they're not far from the capital. They probably have quite a lot of cultural affinity with us. I'm actually just going to occupy this. No point in slaving. 2,000 people among, what, 33 settlements? That's not even like 100 men each. So, occupy. What's this? Trying to bow. Excellent. I've got 1 I1 in there. I'm actually just going to get a head start on the villa, then I'll do the roads. Oh, actually, if there's some... mercenaries... Oh, no, not... No. I don't want to affect the peasant population of the place. Yeah, let's get just some... of those in there. Yeah, they're fine. Now, I'm actually going to hire some of these. Oh, you can get mercenary hoplites. Weird place to get those. But hey-ho. Like I say, we lost one guy, but I think he was one of our NAF ones. If he was okay, it doesn't matter. This guy is clearly the best. That's why he's in charge of the army. So the best guy stayed in charge. I think actually he was the guy we had in Carthage for ages. So his first battle, and he was like the first dude killed. I think that's fate saying he was just not made for war. Right. Onwards and upwards. Leptis Magna's not rebellious, so let's just plough on. What we could do is do a similar thing. We can get a bunch of peasants here and move them down. We could sail them down. If they sail, they're less likely to rebel, aren't they? Sail them over here and just try and pump Leptis Magna up quicker than... Well, just quickly. Right, we've got our agent here. Very much imagining there's no rebels out here. But, yeah, I'm just going to assume there isn't. Right, move this... oh, he's a merchant. Rebel merchant just camping. He's pretending to be a wolf. Look, he's been adopted by the wolves and has adapted their way of life. We'll just leave him to it. Thinks he's a wolf, bless him. Alright, this is one more turn away. I'll happily wait that out. Not attacking into there, no way. I feel like there's somewhere over here that I could go into here now. I think I will. I think fighting hounds in the city centre won't be too dangerous. He says. I think we can even send in our mercenary warband to fight most of them. So they seem to be more effective against cavalry than they do infantry.
The smell.
Okay. The smell. That kind of smelly smell. Right. I'm gonna have this unit up as well. I'm just going to use the most intact ones, but not this one, because I'd like to retrain most of these guys. I doubt we'd be able to retrain this unit. This is a mercenary unit, but
your soldiers and the battling ram
we might be
are
able to.
at the gates. Now comes the test of their
I don't know if the rule is if you can recruit the normal base version of it, then the mercenaries also get covered, or it has to be recruited. They can only be retrained in their native mercenary areas. If that makes sense. I.e., I've got to be in the desert. My guess is it's the latter. But I'm also another reason I'm going to send this warband in is because if they want to release their hounds, they'll be releasing them against these, and then that will leave my cavalry alone. These warbands are pretty pants. They're some NAF units, but they make up for it in... Well, they don't really make up for it, but they're compensation. So what is size? They have a lot of men in their units. All right. Bring me their heads. Oh, come on, guys. You're going to flee, aren't you? Yep. Well, I'm not paying you. Right, let's go. Right, get out of the way. Let them chase those. Oh, he got me up by. All right, now that they're off the board, let's get these guys in and just mop up. Come on, get in there. Come on. Why won't you just target them? There we go. Right, keep going. Don't let them get. Oh, that's my nutting. Okay, there we go. Fine, we're in. There we go. My mercenary warbands are not having a good day today. Alright. Women. Exterminate.
Settlement captured.
Start retraining. Yeah, it's going to take a while to retrain these guys because we're out of peasants. Is there any...
Forward.
I was thinking if there were any more warbands we could recruit and disband, but can't. So. Right, well, this army's going to be coming here for a while until it can retrain and then move on. That's fine. We're now at 36 regions. Okay. Is there somewhere else that we were besieging? Ah, Salona. Yes, we were besieging here.
Mighty
I
general.
don't think there's any way in yet because I haven't got any infantry. Oh, I do. Yeah. I think we should do this now. Let's take to these walls. Not, I imagine this is I don't think a town is big enough for stables. So I'm still just going to use. I'll just use everything. Nothing can get me trained, and I'm too loath to use my generals here. They're pretty decent. They're good generals. They're good boys, and I don't want to lose them. I don't want to risk losing them. This general will fight long and hard because he's going to be in the town centre. So it's just going to be a blob. We're just going to run in there. At least they're not as dangerous as the chariots. Right, so up you go. Start the battle. Smash the gate. I'll try to let the camels do some of the lifting. I really don't care about these guys anymore because they are not able to be retrained, and I'm not going to send this army back to retrain. So
And the battling ram are at the gates.
they can soften them up a bit.
The test of their courage. The battering ram has done its work. Your soldiers have broken the enemy gate.
Then after that,
Men have taken the walls. Now the way to your victory is clear.
actually, while they're doing that, let's send in the rest of them. Oh, those camels didn't part of the fight, did they? Killed 2 men. Shocking. Alright, everyone in. I'm gonna bring the generals in, but just to keep them nearby. Keep morale up. Sound the horn of Azazeli. And here we go. This is just going to be a attritional thing. We're just going to have to keep fighting until we kill more of them than they do us. Oh, General went down first. Good. Oh.
Victory is yours.
I should have done that straight away. That was easy. I guess there's just so many men. They didn't even have time to swing their sword before someone poked them. Right, here we go. I have to exterminate that, unfortunately. Everything down.
Settlement captured.
Look at that. Take the ball. And I might move on.
Be
Get
quick.
this.
If we make well,
Oh,
when you
I was
put
hoping
it
for some
like that.
peasants. Oh, that's what I was waiting for, the blimmin' onagers. Whoops.
Fire? Yes.
Oh well, that was quicker. Alright, what we've got in here? Oh, Julianus Brutus. Camping in there with some militia.
Yes, mighty lord. At once.
Orders. My liege. Besieging settlement, sir.
Yes, mighty lord.
My liege.
I feel like there was another settlement that was ready to go. Nah, I don't think there is. Okay. Yep, one more turn and you're done. And we'll have all of the desert united over here.
My eyes are
So this town will be absolutely destitute. It's so remote, small, like no resource, no farming to speak of. But it's free territory, free real estate. So,
Ships ready.
yep. Ooh. Heroic Death Massiva. Not like the Massiva that we've been using, right? Nah, can't be. Must be something else. There's another Massiva somewhere, I'm sure.
Sire. Sire.
Is it this guy?
My liege. Orders.
We have another guy called Massiva, I'm sure. I think, was it this guy?
Orders.
Oh, Massiva, there he is. Massiva the Conqueror, but he's old now. And 2 resistances, fusiles. Oh, building. Building. Let's see. Carthago Nova. Nothing. Numantia. Yeah, this in there. Scalabus, nothing. Esturca, nothing. No. Okay. And the sun. Oh!
Victory! Set sail!
Ugh.
Prepare to engage!
It's blimmin' navy. Right, we're moving on to Aquincum, where the last of the Roman Julii live. Yeah, I think we are going to have to bribe these guys. That is just too much for that army to deal with. It really is. Oh, they're sallying forth. Okay, this shouldn't be a problem. Right.
On my orders!
Peasants, yeah, drop the things, move back, because I actually want to disband you after this.
Units
Oh,
run!
no. Too many units. There we go. Right. Right.
Units run!
General, you stay close.
Move, move!
I bet this general is absolutely livid that this is the command we've given him. Watch this absolute middle of nowhere desert wasteland where this dinky, poxy town exists. Whilst I've got generals fighting the Romans in Greece and Italy and stuff. And
Units run!
this guy's here. Alright. Right place at the wrong time.
Units! Units run!
Just happened to be the available general when we were looking for one.
Units! Missiles! Missiles! Attack!
Right.
Orders completed, great lord! Units!
You know what? Let's get rid of that unit first. You guys, plow into that. Let's get rid of it. Oh yeah.
The enemy general
Oh, that unit's
flees
gone.
like a frightened
Now let's try and make that unit flee, and that should be it.
attack and break the will of his followers. By the gods, the enemy
There we go. Right. Efficiency is the name of the game. Those sallying forth battles can be a little annoying sometimes because they don't always actually sally out, and they can be quite long battles. And then the game will just, the AI will just sit in the city centre, not do anything, and then after like 10 seconds when you're about to die boredom, not 10 seconds, after like 10 minutes when you're about to die boredom, they'll say like, do you want to draw? And you have to be like, no, but I want you to fight me out in the field honourably. Well, I'm just going to occupy it. This should have a lot of affinity with us. Okay, where have you been adopted? Oh, perfect, we've got a replacement. Are you a good governor? Yeah, he's alright, but he's really good at commanding, so yeah.
March!
Actually, yeah, why don't I just recruit all these and just put them in there? And okay, I should probably wait until I've expanded the city a bit to actually do that. Yeah, this guy's a wicked general. You know, he's got potential. But I guess his spark will never shine if he joins a big army like that. I don't have any other use for him, really. I could send him... Yeah, I could send him to Carthage and perhaps build an army for him that could move to Greece. I would quite like to take the statue of Zeus, just to have a wonder, and two, that is a really good wonder. That's probably my favourite wonder in the game, because it adds such an insane public order bonus. Oh, Carthaginova's looking a bit upset. Right.
Sire,
Be quick, or if we... Well, when you put it like that...
Now, get out of it. Go away.
Forward!
Alright, let's get this place on the siege. Let's... No, I don't think I'm going to charge into that place. It's probably... Yeah, it's filled with... it's only going to take 4 turns, and we take up the faction leader and the militias. So. Yeah. If we really get impatient, we'll have the honour because in 4 turns. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a starving out job. Guys, yeah. Okay. I feel like I've been besieging Condate Verdonia for ages. One more turn and then they're done. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and bribe that army that Britannia army. It's too big. This army... if I sally forth and lose, I lose this town, that's going to set us back.
Great one, you're open.
Be quick. If we may.
Oh, that's
have
gone
a
down.
private
That was
word.
70-odd thousand, I think, last time. I'll pay that.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hey, hey! Look at that. We now have a Britannia general.
General.
See that voice actor?
Lord. General.
Yeah. So he's a barbarian. He's kept all his barbarian traits and everything. But he's a Britannia guy. But he's one of ours. Alright, you can join there. You rebellious little turncoat, you. Saul's a little pirate. Took my money. Okay.
My ears
Oh.
are yours. And
Londinium beckons. Got a spy in here that we can probably move up this way.
none shall see me.
Yep, looks like they were pinning all their hopes on that army because there's nothing coming this way. That has saved us a big old headache. But we can't even build a port here, so we can't even get ships to sail over there unless we would... Oh, wait, we could build a navy or two. Is that Numantia? Celtiberia, let's have a look. So, yeah, this is Celtiberia. This is the only place where we can build a navy. So I'm going to get 4 triremes. And we'll set them up this way. These places are so underdeveloped, they can't build ports yet. So we're actually landlocked there. But they clearly had... Yeah, they've got a port there, so Londinium is... Oh, it's a minor city. That would be worth taking. That's actually a city that we can replenish our armies at. And not to mention, it will also deprive them of... I don't know how many... I can't remember how many regions exist in Britannia. I think Ireland's one... Or was it Londinium one? I can't remember. I truly can't remember. It's so rare that I actually made it to Britannia in this game. Right. Right, yeah, that's all fine. Yeah, building sewers still, that's fine. Yeah, diplomat, you can stay here. Oh, no. Yep, there he is. He was around here somewhere.
If we may have a private word. Until
I'm not paying
next
that.
time.
Not for rebels. Okay, what we'll do... It looks like this guy snatched up all the rebels in the area.
Forward.
So let's see if there's any... Is there any more?
My
He keeps...
My lead.
That's what he's snatching up all the rebels, so I can't get more rebels... he's snatching up all the mercenaries, so I can't recruit more mercenaries to get into the town. To upgrade it, when I disband them, and recruit men to take him on. A vexing conundrum. Okay. That's a town that's not worth emptying. Ugh, what a palaver. Unless we do bite the bullet and pay. We do get a general out of it.
You're obedient.
Oh, go on
Be
then.
quick. If we may
Oh,
have...
money.
When you put it like that.
There you go. It's done. The least you can do for me is build a watchtower.
Forward. Build tower.
At least he's also a fellow man of the desert. It's probably a Carthaginian from ages ago. Yeah. So I spent 110,000. That's a lot of our treasury. But at the same time, we have taken out 2 of the biggest armies on our frontier. Let's get rid of this. That's going for one of our behind-the-lines cities. Yeah, we can pay that. That's fine.
When you put it like that.
Polish. Oh, for goodness sake, now they're sending this army down. Right, I'm sure we had a diplomat around here somewhere. Right? Yes. Yeah.
Sire, to hear is to obey.
Okay. Ooh, do we chance it? No, there's no way they'll stand and fight. We'll just wait them out. Okay. Suspect that, yeah. Done. Let's just keep moving and put it
Yes.
east.
None shall see.
My lead.
If I remember correctly, I think there's a town on that.
Sire,
Mighty general.
sire,
Mighty general. Onward.
I think there's a town on the coast here. Yeah, you can see there's a sort of a edge region here, so it must be along there. We'll take that. That'll be a little outpost, and then we'll march on to C1 and we take that. That looks yellow to me, actually, so I think we're going to be bumping into the Egyptians. Yeah, I was going to wait for that to upgrade before I put in the disbanded the rebels. Mercenaries. I keep calling them the mercenaries rebels. Right. Yeah, we're almost at a bit of a stalemate here because we can't expand along here much further, nor here because I mean that army's quite intact, but everywhere here is exhausted and needs retraining. But there's not enough peasants. In the east, we can think about it.
Sire, orders.
What do they have? Oh, let's see. What happens if I do move them out? Are they going to get?
March.
No, they're fine. Okay.
Onward. Build tower. My liege.
Okay. Yeah, let's press on.
Prepare for battle.
Well, are you stopping there? You can reach a little further.
Prepare for
This
battle.
diplomat will be here to try and bribe armies that sneak around behind and get Salona. I think it'd be quite good to take Apollonia. It's a springboard to the Peloponnese. There, let's go. Okay.
Sire.
We build here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We definitely want to get those. Oh no, I don't want to retrain them. I want to disband them, don't I? Yeah, this army doesn't have an immediate use. It's so remote. But I think I'll eventually move it eastward as well. There's no point moving it back north. It's so far away from being helpful. We basically have to move it across the entirety of the map. Not worth it. So we'll get some desert roads and then march it east, and eventually this guy, Anibas, will be able to help somewhere. 1% growth. Appalling. Maybe there's some mercenaries outside that we can get.
Forward. Orders.
We are bleeding these lands dry.
Move out.
I want to keep these. I'll keep those, but I'll expand.
My liege.
Yeah, these should be able to afford an upgrade. Yeah, excellent. So I'll get the roads, and then I'll get the upgrade. Good. Okay. He may be disgruntled having a really naff post, but he's not stopping him from putting in a good shift. He's still going to administrate this place, get Neptune growing, make it a jewel of the Sahara. Okay. I can't think there's much else to do here. Town expands Nectar. Yep, we need that. Oh, no, not my rando merchant in Cordoba. What will I do? Right. That's about to die. Whether or not they sally it forth, we'll have to see. I think they will. I might replace this unit with a peasant unit to keep upkeep down. Let's do some building. Thapsus. Cordoba. I was about to upgrade it. It should be fine. Now let's get that. Carthage over. No. Let's get port. No. Oop. Rome. Let's get a bigger temple. No. Now what am I doing? I should get a port in there. Narbo Martius Ariminum. Let's get a bigger port. No. Oop. Yeah, let's get those walls in Mediolanum. That's that. Okay. I would say that's it. I think everyone else is at their post. Oh, yeah.
Victory. Make ready for combat.
Just die. Like, oh, well, before they died, they kicked out my spy. Oh, they didn't try. And do we? What's the point? I'll just occupy it. I'll gamble on it. All right, that's all of Gaul under our control, at least. Next stop, Britannia. We've got a turncoat who can show us the way. This man will tell us weaknesses. Londinium has but one weakness. A drain. Okay, let's see. Let's get rid of this thing. Put a real template. Get taxes down. See if we can't encourage a bit of growth. Let's see if there's any mercs around.
Move out.
We have definitely bled
None shall
all of our map dry. I think we're going to want about 4 dry rooms to sail us over safely. These are treacherous waters. Meanwhile, down here, let's move everybody up a bit more. So you. I'm going to build watchtowers as I go, just to be nosy. I'm about to get some roads now. This is upgraded to a large town. Oh yeah, now that that's upgraded, we can expand these. Seems a shame to disband mercenary hoplites. Let's just imagine that they're retiring from a life of hard drill and fighting to a nice desert resort in North Africa. Right, you guys can move east as well. You are moving this way. You might as well build a watchtower there. And yeah, we are certainly charting out this part of the map. Look at that, we can see the entirety of the coast. That's good. Leptis Magna. Yep, you're about to upgrade. Good. Got a Queen Commander under siege. 3 more turns. This is 2 more turns. This army.
Your humble servant. I carry your
Is
word.
hanging around, but I don't think we need to worry too much. Let's get these roads in there. Right. Guys, absolutely rubbish. %200 increase across the bribe. Believe me, no wonder it was so expensive.
My liege, move out,
Yep, and he completely
sire.
bled this area dry of mercs and swine. Right, these guys, none of them can do much. Okay, yeah, still a bit of a stalemate. There's not really an awful lot to do. Everywhere's sort of tied down. Guys, yeah, you get that. Let's rebuild that. While we have money, I'll just keep building because, but... Illyria. Yeah, get that. Okay. Let's see. Tell you what you can do while you're sort of hanging around here.
Move out,
You can
march.
just build a watchtower there.
Build tower.
Oh, so close to seeing the rest of the road. Oh, well. Oh, really?
Ships ready.
Yeah. Right, 3 more turns, then I'll sail those peasants over to Leptis Magna. Try and get them to grow. Yeah, that, I think we're at a bit of a
March, sire.
standstill.
Forward,
What you gonna do?
mighty general. My liege. Mighty general.
Get rid of that. Swap it around for something cheaper.
Mighty general.
Awaiting your command. I carry your word.
Right, how many regions do we have now? 39, yep. This is going well. We're 11 regions away. We're 78% of the way there. It'd be a shame not to have one wonder of the world. If it ends at, well, oh wait, that's fine. Whoa! If I'm not mistaken, that's Pontus. My goodness, they've done well. Look at that. About at least 15 regions. I don't think I've ever seen Pontus do that well. I've certainly never seen them reach this edge of the map. We need to send our diplomat and go and speak to them.
Yes.
I want to get map information from them, and I want to know.
Yes.
I want to know everything. I want to know everything they've been up to. Yeah, they've done well.
Sire.
Now you guys start sieging this place.
Besieging settlement, sir.
Yeah, it's down.
Sire.
Okay. Don't know where the Brutii are. Sure, they're going to turn up at some point, but they must be deep in a war with Greece right now. That must be their problem. Unless everything is like right on the doorstep and it's just right in the fog of war, and we're about to get overwhelmed on that front. Am I done on my building? Yes. I think I have. Yeah. Okay. Parma. Yeah, you're just remote, but growing. Anything else? It's fine. Oh yeah, I think part of the problem with them. Oh no, I thought Adonable the Morbid might be affecting public order negatively because of his traits, but he actually is still being a net positive. Okay, next turn. Right, I wonder if this will be it. Nope, they survived again, and they're going to be even more annoying and move away in slow motion.
Victory! Prepare to engage!
It's Julian Navy, I tell ya. We're not even really, we are about to destroy them, but destroy the Julii and therefore their navy. But this is just bugging me at this point. It's just personal. How much that navy bugged us when we tried to sail all those ships over from. Peasants all over from Carthage to Corellis, and they just kept blockading our navy. It's personal, man. They really annoyed me. Okay, we built those roads in Lepsis Magna, if you saw. We've got a new... is he a good governor? I want a good governor. I want someone in Carthage who can run the place. Oh, no, he's negative. Public security a bit, unrest up. I just want someone who can run a blooming government. That's all I want.
Right. Aye, great lord.
Okay.
Sire! Onward!
Right, we're going to unfortunately have to trespass
My ears are yours.
this serene. Whoa, that's what I was worried about.
Awaiting your command.
And they put a family member in charge, so it's not as if we can just
At once.
vibe it away.
Sire!
Oh.
Forward!
City expands. Messana. Okay, it looks pretty stable, so I'll wait for that. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh well. Okay, we better get some peasants in there because those pelters are going to depreciate and we can't retrain them. Scalabis. Could we afford to? Nah, I won't disband the other unit. It's a bit wobbly there.
Sire!
Any more peasants? Any more mercenaries? No.
Onward!
Right. Let's get... I used to love looking at these old 1 images as a kid. I used to love reading all this stuff. I used to love reading about the infantry units, the units, you know, like, I used to like reading this. I think it's definitely the earliest. This and Medieval 1 are definitely like the earliest points when I got into history. Definitely. Absolutely. I would 100% credit those two games as like sparking an interest in history. Let's see, what should we get? I better get some walls in there. It's actually not far from the next level, so we don't want to have this minor city guarded by a palisade. But that simply won't do. So, let's get
My liege!
walls.
March! Sire!
I serve your will.
I serve your will. Okay. 2 more turns to the Julii.
Onward!
Hop it. One more turn for Levisike, I think. Oh, unlucky you made it all that way.
If we may have a
Just to be bribed
well,
away.
When you put it like that.
Well, when you put it like that. Okay, Kurta, why don't you get... You're quite stable, so you get farms. Tingy. Law and order. Midi. That. Carthage. That. Whoa, they don't even have sewers. We need that. Get that. Let's see. Right, we've got a port now in Rome. That's good. Fucking money. Let's get a better one. Narva Martius. Yeah.
I serve your will.
I just realised we can resupply this army from Tarentum, so if we get a ship, just a small one, doesn't need to be big. I think we can replace these with peasants now, just because I kept these guys in there in case like some token Brutii force came over, but it doesn't look like it ever happened. So.
Sire, onward. Mighty general.
Yeah, we're still a bit of a stalemate here. Like any mercs yet?
Mighty general. March. Orders.
Yeah, now we're talking. I might even disband the barbarian cavalry. I am kind of that desperate.
Sire. Orders.
There we go. Right, we can't. It doesn't look like we can retrain the Numidian cavalry. No. So, sorry guys, you've been very loyal and you fought me a long time, but there's no point having you anymore.
Orders.
Doesn't look like we can
Mighty general.
retrain these guys.
Orders. Sire.
Right, let's get together.
Your obedient servant.
I serve your will. None shall see me.
Yeah, we have crushed a lot of the Britannic resistance here.
My eyes are yours.
Ooh. I was an agent. I was about to say, I've never seen a rebel navy carry a rebel army before. And I still haven't, because that was a merchant. Okay.
I, great lord, attack!
Finally, down you go. Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Aye, my lord. Ready to sail.
Right.
Orders.
Oh, Cretan archers. Okay, the best mercenaries in the game. Basically an unlimited amount of ammunition, insane missile attack, extremely good range. You always hire them, if only to deprive the enemy of
Your
them.
obedient servant.
To here,
To hear. Yes, my liege.
oh, so you just punched him out of the way. I don't quite know what happened.
Yes, my liege.
I'm going to bribe these guys away just because I'm just going to annoy the Britannics. I'm just going to flaunt my wealth and bribe that unit. Didn't need to. But.
Victory
Hey,
is
they didn't even put up a
ours,
fight.
mighty
Excellent.
one.
I don't think there's any point in exterminating the place. I always find this part of the sea, this part of the map gets filled with loads, like quite large and strong rebel navies. I don't know why. I don't know if it's meant to there's no way it's representing like the Vikings. It's way too early for that. So yeah, it just does. Tabat. Okay, got a new guy here. That's fine, don't mind. Right, this army's finally getting replenished. But it's not quite there yet.
Awaiting your command.
Whoa. Lots of units, but very beaten up. Must be some old long-serving units. Right.
Mighty general.
I am going to launch a surprise attack against the Egyptians and just see how well we do.
My eyes are yours.
Because if that ends up in horrible failure, we've got backup generals and plenty of cities with which to produce more men. So, oh, mind you, I say that Thapsus actually can't really recruit stuff, so we should probably address that.
I serve your
I'm going to send a spy up there. Okay, so that is. Oh, okay, it's mostly spears. Whoa, they're rubbish. Good shield, but everything's pretty naff. These are quite good, I think. There's an axeman and a few chariots, exactly what I was worried about. And the generals are chariots as well.
Your humble servant.
I'm not going to declare war on the Pontus until I have a chance to talk to them and get some map information, because I'm dying to know what they have.
Move, sir. Mighty general.
Okay, I might not launch this surprise attack in Egypt this turn because... Well, this episode, sorry, just because we're getting near the end.
My ears are yours. None shall see me.
Oh, swines. Look at that. Mind you, we bribe them. That's 200 peasants, because I think we can keep those units. And then they can join the peasant population here. I shall get the roads up first.
Orders. Move out. March.
This is also why it's worth having a family member, even on like really remote assignments, because they're the only ones who can recruit mercenaries if you want to get some peasants in a pinch. Right, well, we made it to 40 regions today. Not bad. Right, any mercs we can recruit here?
Forward. Orders.
Quite a lot. Whoa, Sarmatian mercenaries, welcome aboard, guys. I'll recruit these guys just for expanding.
Orders.
It'll be good to get this place growing a bit.
Orders.
I am absolutely keeping the Sarmatian mercenaries though.
Sire.
These are quite good mercenaries on the whole, but I don't have a use for them, really. I'm more concerned about... Okay, that's a 70%, that's teetering there. So I will actually hold it there. So is it unrest? That's a big problem. Culture penalty, distance capital. Okay. We have enough men to disband and upgrade the settlement. If we can do that, that would be a bigger counter to public order. I'm going to gamble on it. The only bite back is the chance they rebel and hurt our men. There's not much we can do about that. Alright. That's good. Yeah, we've got Lover CK upgrading. Aquincum is about 1 turn away from surrendering, and the Julii will be history. Therefore send this spy up this way.
Sire, forward.
Here, yeah, we're done.
Orders. Onward. March.
Okay, it's going to have to be this. I'm just thinking if we want to sail across, we need to leave a unit behind to garrison it. It's going to just have to be that dinky javelin man unit.
My eyes are yours.
I'm going to, in the first instance, I'm going to sail this army up, pick up Tadnit, sail over, take Londinium. Then we can use this port as a safe base to hop this army over if we want. It's too risky with these rebel navies to put a navy there and move them over. Well, it's not too risky, but why risk it, you know? Not in a massive hurry. Right. Yeah, so next turn, I'm going. The main thing to do in this turn now is to take the fight to the Egyptians, take Cyrene, And then I wonder if what's their diplomatic situation? But yeah, and then where's diplomacy? Move eastward even more because taking Egypt will be extremely wealthy for us. Enemies Pontus, so Pontus will like us doing that. That might make them more likely to give us map information. We have a lot of money, so we can buy if we want. I'm just dead curious to see what they have. This part of the map is so badly drawn, isn't it? That's not what the Caspian Sea looks like, and that's not desert. That's steppe, but anyhow. Okay. Well, we brought civilization to a lot of the desert. We've laid down a lot of roads around Lepsis, Magna, and Nepta. That's good. And our income continues to grow. But we're just taking really rubbish town. This is why the Julii, actually, even though they're really cool, and I always played them as a kid because they're Roman red, and they're Julii, basically Julius Caesar. The towns they take are all naff. They're all like rubbish little towns and not very wealthy. The Brutii get the best settlements. Scipii get Carthage, which is something, and Thapsus. I always used to like the Scipii actually as well because I love the Scipii blue. I think it's such a sexy colour on the Romans. I think it's such a good looking theme. Like it's almost equaling me to red, Roman blue. The green wasn't crazy about. Wasn't really crazy about the green. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. That's episode 14 for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. We have added quite a lot more land. I think we've gone from 33 to 40. I mean, 2 more episodes of that and we're done, but it won't be that quick. We've got, but, we may have to move our capital at some point, but if we can also get the statue of Zeus under our control, that might actually help to abate things. This army may be the one to do it. We'll have to see. We can, in the meantime, get more soldiers from southern Italy, if we want to, over to help this army, or raise an army. Something I would like to take the temple. The statue of Zeus, it would be helpful for us. But yeah, anyway, that's to come in future episodes. So join me next time, guys, when we continue pushing east, north, northeast, every direction, now that we've got the desert settled, and keep closing in on our victory conditions. And unfortunately, we're going to have to be fighting chariots on most of the fronts now, so we've got that to look forward to. So don't miss any of it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.